spoken too much on this season of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, but I've been watching and keeping an eye out on everything that's been going on, especially with this Loren dude. He has definitely been one of the most controversial cast members of this season, and he has already taken the viewers on a wild ride this season, from flying to the Philippines to meet Faith, and he only came with $46 in his pocket. Then he announces he has gonorrhea to his girlfriend Faith once he gets there, and then in the last episode we get to hear him talk about how his penis is no longer leaking. I'm like, this man has no shame in his game on national TV talking about how his penis was leaking. That is crazy. Like, I'm sure his family just loves watching him make a fool of himself like that. My mom would kill me if I went on national TV doing some BS like that. But anyways, I ended up having a source reach out to me a few weeks ago, and I've actually been sitting on this information because they had more information they were trying to send me, but we were having issues because some of the files they were trying to send me were too big and they couldn't send them through email or Instagram. So hopefully I'll get them later on, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I have heard so far from this source, who is actually very familiar with Loren and Loren's friend group. And this person knows Loren pretty well and has hung out with him a lot, and he's actually vented a lot about his relationship with Faith and his experience being on the show. This person wanted to stay anonymous, but they have told me things about the show before it even aired, so it does appear that they have insider information. First, they told me that Faith already allegedly knew that Loren had gonorrhea before he even went to the Philippines. This person claimed that Loren said that he had told Faith he had gonorrhea even before he got on the plane. He did wait until he got to the Philippines before he told the producers about him having gonorrhea, and they immediately took him to get tested and treated. And I was also told that he is married to some girl in Mexico. That's what I was told. I was not able to pull up no marriage information. I'm going to have to figure out her name and look more into that. But I was told that he allegedly married some girl in Mexico to help her get a green card, and he has kids. Like I said, I haven't found anything to prove that he's married to a girl in Mexico, but I did find information about one of his former wives, and her name was SHEIN, and he ended up marrying her back in October of 2011, and SHEIN ended up filing for divorce from Loren on December 30th of 2013. So their marriage lasted about 2 years in total, and Loren has been talking a lot of smack about this ex on social media. And there was a video that was going around of a video she posted while she was with Loren, where she made a cake for her son, and she's like, yeah, I had to make him a cake because I'm broke and can't afford anything else, and just pretty much explaining that she was going through financial troubles at the time while being married to Loren. Their divorce ended up being finalized in October 2015, and Loren's ex-wife wanted all personal and household items that were currently in Loren's possession, including a 2000 Chevy Impala, and she fought for all those items, and she put in multiple restraining orders so she could try to prevent any transferring, removing, or damaging of any of the property that she had or that was in Loren's possession. And she wanted to make sure that he didn't make any changes to the insurance policies without mutual consent. And SHEIN ended up alleging that Loren's behavior amounted to willful abandonment of their children, which continued for an extended period, or substantial refusal to perform parenting functions. So pretty much he was not physically or financially being there for his children, and he was ordered to pay $135 a piece for each child. and he didn't need to pay any alimony from his divorce. And by 2019, Loren's income ended up increasing, so they ordered him to pay $383 for each child he had, with him only having $46 in his wallet when he made it to the Philippines. It doesn't sound like he's doing too hot financially, but my source claims that they were told that this was just a whole storyline, that Loren allegedly showed up to the Philippines with more money. It wasn't like a substantial amount of money, but they said it was a lot more than $46. They just wanted it to look a certain way. The producers probably figured that would be a way to get people talking, because people would instantly be like, okay, he's for sure trying to stay in the Philippines, because $46 is not even enough to get out of the Philippines if he wanted to. And apparently that's not the only thing that was for a storyline. I was also told that whole scene where he was cooking in the bathroom was fake, which I assumed because it just didn't make any sense whatsoever. And I guess the producers went to Loren and said, hey, we need you to find a friend who'll let you use their place so you can cook in their bathroom and we can let this whole scene play out. And I guess Loren was complaining about how nasty the food was. Then they said, like I already mentioned, that he told the producers he had gonorrhea. They took him to get tested and treated once he got to the Philippines. They said that Faith is really blindsided about what is currently going on with Loren and all his deepest, darkest secrets. I mean, just imagine getting the surprise that your partner has gonorrhea the first time you meet them in person. I couldn't even imagine what else this dude has in store for her in the future if this is just what he has in store for her day one. Faith better buckle up, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. And apparently Loren was going around asking all his friends if any of them would be willing to fly to the Philippines to be a witness for his wedding with Faith. And I'm not sure if this conversations that he had with his friends asking them, I don't know if this happened before he went to the Philippines or afterwards. I really hope it was before, because if there's afterwards and Faith is still considering marrying this man, then that's just crazy to me. Like, how desperate do you have to be? But apparently I think things didn't work out too well, because he's back in the United States and living in Nevada and working at a local TJ Maxx. I was told that Faith is really sweet and nice, and that they have just been pretty much blindsided by all this and a victim in this whole situation, and thought that Loren was a completely different guy than who he really is. But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Loren in the comments below. And this dude has just been posting the craziest stuff on social media. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen that post he made on Reddit, like right at the beginning of the season. I apologize for the quality, but this is the only screenshot I could find. But this is from his Reddit account on Reddit, where he says hormones control somewhat of your sweat smells, men are disgusting, and cis women get so nasty and you're always forcing them to shower, but trans doesn't have a rotting vagina. And I'm like, this man, sometimes you just gotta keep your comments to yourself. And he's out here on a national TV show making comments like this, and it didn't take no time for these comments to start going viral and have everybody talking about them. But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about this hot mess express in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.